Again, welcome back to Precalculus. This lectures cover the linear function. Our main goal is to learn how to write the equation of a line. If information about its graph is given to us. So if a slope of a line is m, then the slope between the fixed point x1 and y1 and any other point x and y is equal to the difference of y and also the difference of x. And I think in our previous lectures, we said to find the slope of a line, it would be the difference of the vertical line, which is the x. We take 2 points, and also the difference of, vertical line y divided by the difference of the horizontal section, which is the x. So solving for the difference of, again, y and y1 will give us what we call the point slope form of the equation. And the point slope form of the equation is y minus y1 equal to m times x minus s1. And this is from the slope formula. So for example, here they say we should write the equation for each line that passes through 1 and -2. And it has a slope of 2/3. So this means we are going to find the equation of a straight line, but only one point is given to us, but also the slope is given to us. So with the slope given to us and 1 point given to us, we can be able to find the equation of the line. So in this case, we have to use the point slope. So we know the slope is given to us to be 2/3. The point, the first value is x1, which is 1. The second value is the y value, which is -2. So we use the point slope formula, which will give us y minus y1. y1 is -2, equal to the slope times x minus x1, which is 1. So here we do our equation. Minus and minus will give us plus. So we get y plus 2. Then 2/3 times s will give us 2/3 x. 2/3 times -1 will give us -2/3. Then we can again solve this equation by bringing the 2 to the right side. So we get 2/3 x minus 2/3 minus 2. And that will give us 2/3 x minus 8/3, 8/3. So this will be the equation of the line. So here we say the equation also may be written in a general form as 2x minus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. And that's the line for the equation also. Now, because m is undefined, as we said in our previous lecture, undefined m means the line is a vertical line. We cannot use the point slope form because this line is vertical. So every point on it has a s coordinate to 1. So we say that the equation is x equal to 1. And note that x equal to 1 is not a function because, again, we don't have the y value. So here, the x always will be divided by 0 since it's constant. And we can see. So next, to use 1 and -2 and 2/3 to find the slope, we have the difference of 3 and -2, which is y2 and y1. Then the difference of 2 and 1, which is the x section. So this will give us again 5, because we are going to get again 5 divided by 1. Now using m equal to 5, and also we take the point 1 and -2, the other point could also be used. So we can either use the slope with 2 and 3, or the slope with 1 and -2. So in this case, we can find, we're using the point slope formula again. So y minus -2, then 5x minus 1. The s coordinates 1, y coordinate is -2. So if we do our equation, we get, solve the problem, we get y equal to 5s minus 7. And that will be the equation of the line. So here we also said that if s equal to 1, we have a vertical line, which means the slope is undefined. If y equal to 1, we have a horizontal line. In this case, the slope equal to 0. And that's what we say here. The graph of y equal to 1 has a slope of 0, but the graph of x equal to 1 is a vertical line, so the slope is undefined. So in general, we say vertical lines have undefined slope, and the equation form x equal to a, where a will be any s coordinate of each point on the line. Horizontal lines always will give us a slope equal to 0, and the equation always is y equal to b. And b again is a y coordinate of each point on the line. So the point slope form with y-intercept, we get y-intercept means when s equal to 0, the value of b can be used to derive the special form for the equation of the line. So we get y minus b equal to b is our, again, y-intercept, and then s minus 0. So we have 0. So this will give us y equal to ms plus b. Now, y equal to ms plus b is called the slope-intercept form of the equation of a straight line. So we have example here, the population of US males, and here we say it's the y in 1,000 projected from 2015 to 2060 can be modeled as following. So here we have y equal to 112.5.9x plus 142.690. Now, x will be the number of years after 2000. So 2000 is 0, 2001 is 1. And now they say we should find the slope and also the y-intercept of the graph of this equation. Now we can find the slope. The slope is 112.5.9. Our slope is mx plus b. Y-intercept is 142,690. Next, they say, what does the y-intercept tell us about the population? We remember y-intercept means when x equal to 0, which means at the beginning of 2000, that is the population. Then they say we should interpret the slope as a rate of change. So let's look at the solution in the next slide. So we already talked about the A. B means because S is the number of years after 2000, X equal to 0. This represents 2000. And the y-intercept tells us that there were approximately 142,690,000. Again, the values here are in thousands, so this will be 142,690,000. So this means when x equal to 0. And based on the question, we say x is the number of years after 2000. Then A, we said the slope is given the formula because the formula given, the equation given to x is 112.5.9x plus 142,690. So the slope is mx. So that will be 112.5.9. So that's the value here. Then the last section, we say the slope is 112.5.9, which tells us that what the population of US males is predicted to increase at the rate of approximately, and this is in thousands, so it will be 1,125,900 per year during this period. Now, with the linear equation, we have 5 different forms here. So the general form is always ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And we saw the point slope form. We normally use it to find an equation of a line, which would be y minus y1 equal to m times x minus s1. Now the slope intercept form, y equal to ms plus b. And when we have a vertical line, x equal to a. When we have a horizontal line, y equal to a. So that will be the conclusion of these lectures. Again, these lectures will cover the concept of the linear functions, how to again find a graph of a straight line if we know at least one point and the slope. So again, wish everybody the best and thank you.